Let's see how long it takes today. See, as soon as I start talking, she's like, huh? I have a favor to ask today. I don't ask many favors, but okay, I've talked about this once in the past. There's a video I have favorited. No, it's in one of my playlists about my dad. It's the video that Ken had made about my dad called Neil. Can somebody out there record that off of YouTube and burn it on a disc that I can play? Is that a possibility? Yes, no, maybe. It's not my thing to be able to do that kind of stuff. So anybody out there who could possibly know how to do that, PM me. I will pay you for the disc and your time. Just PM me. Okay. Now let's get that out of the way. What are you doing? Yeah. Today's Tuesday. The Humper just left. He gets to call bingo tonight. This isn't his usual night to call, but the girl called last night and said, do you think you could change with me? So he's calling tonight, and there should be a lot of people there because the pot's up. The progressive pot is up to like $2,000 or something like that. So it always brings the people in. They want to win the cha-chang, you know. Today, my accountant came over and she helped. I had just had to call her again saying, hey, I just noticed something. And so she walked me through it and she said she'd fix the rest of it when we saw each other. But for the government, it's all straightened out for them. Because we did end of year stuff and I had to get my stuff printed out for my employees for the W-2 forms and blah, blah, blah. Government likes their paperwork. Just saying, they do. So that's all straight and done now. So I feel better about that. It's all going in the mail tomorrow. Got my deposit ready for tomorrow. I got a check. I want to get a couple rolls of stamps tomorrow. What else do I want to do tomorrow? Go shopping. I want to buy some stuff for when Angie and Angela come. I won't buy the rest of the stuff until probably Monday, like the produce. I like the produce to be fresh. If I get it now, I'm afraid I'll get all limp and icky. So, anything that's not produce, I'm going to buy tomorrow. Yeah. Here in a minute, I'm going to go into the kitchen and make some dinner. I have no idea what I'm going to have. But I'm also going to bring the trash can over and throw some things out that's in the refrigerator that's old. Because tomorrow garbage goes out and I'm just going to pitch them. There is a lot in there. But there's a few things that need to go. And as you know, I'm the person who keeps the refrigerator straightened out. Dad loses stuff in there. I don't know how he does it. Dad's like, I thought we had a container of that sliced beef, but I don't know. And I'm like, yeah, it's right there on the bottom shelf in the back. He goes, how'd you see that? I'm like, well, our shelves are glass. You can see through them. You can see it right down there in the back. You know, like I said, the Humper calls himself not the sharpest crayon in the box. Hey, you, what you doing? I haven't been paying attention, so I don't even know when you came over there to the corner. Huh? My accountant was standing right here next to me, and she was sitting there. She started headbutting her on her leg, and my accountant's like, "Are you trying to get my attention?" And she was petting you, huh? You got your little paws crossed in front, all dainty-like. My accountant also said she has a friend who has 2 cats, a brother and sister, who are 1.5 years old. Both of them are fixed. Both of them are declawed. Both of them are up on their shots, and she's trying to find them a home. And if she doesn't, she told Sherry that she was going to take them to the Humane Society. And Sherry's like, well, don't do that. Take them to at least a no-kill place like Pet Refuge. And Sherry said she almost thought about taking them until her husband said, no, they have a dog. And so I said, if I could, I would if I could, but she's enough. Huh, I don't think you'd like having, well, I don't know what she would think about it, but I know the Humper would not. not like having 2 more cats. So it's sad that I hope that they find a home. Yeah. Why would you get a cat and then realize you don't want to have them? I don't understand it. How can you have something for a year and a half and then realize, I couldn't get rid of you? No. I mean, there are days I wish I could just... She knows I'm kidding her. So yeah. And I would like to thank Elizabeth for the letter. Well, I will sit down and write you back here sometime soon. And, oh, MewPie sent me some coupons of box tops. Thank you, Mew. What are you doing? Are you stripping it? Look, she's about got my sheet stripped off the bed. She's pulled it all the way up. But MewPie sent me box tops and coupons. So thank you very much for that. That's about it. Pretty much my day was just paperwork. And I just got a text from my employee. He told me his hours, so I did his paycheck. So when I did his paycheck, I went in and I had to take out the $9.40s I paid, and I made sure that the amount of the checkout form matched the 3 amounts added up that I paid, and they matched, but then the check I wrote out for the Michigan unemployment insurance did not match what my little thing in the computer said, so that's when I panicked. I'm like, so that's when I called her. I'm like, I have a question. So she told me how to do a few things, and what are you doing? What are you doing? And my dad always comes in with the accountants here, and Dad's like, she going to jail? And my accountant Dave's like, well, not this month, so safe. No jail for me. I've written some more stuff in my Humper Party notebook. Larry called today looking for Dad, and I said he isn't here. He goes, okay, have him call me. I'm like, wait, stop. He's like, what? I'm like, I'm planning a party for Dad for his 70th birthday. And I said, warn Joni that sometime I'm going to come out there, or I'm going to call and talk to her about what her ideas could help with me. Because she's done a lot of parties. They did a surprise 70th for Larry last year. There's video of it somewhere. And Dad was the accomplice that got Larry out. Because as soon as Dad picked up Larry and they left, all of us were out at Larry's house because they have that big garage, setting everything up. Dad had to keep him away for like an hour or so because they'd been storing everything next door at their daughter's house, and then, man, it was like a beehive. As soon as they left, it was like everybody setting up food and decorations and everything, and then Dad drove back, and as soon as they saw the house from the road, coming down the road, you could see all the cars outside, and Larry's like, you guys! He said some names. Hey, don't scratch on my copy paper. That's a no-no. No. If you do that again, I'll have to... This is her spray bottle. She now knows when she sees this that she's doing something bad, so she'll run, so I hardly ever have to spray her. But once in a while I do. Go on, no. She got sprayed that time because she wouldn't leave the copy paper alone. Look at, she's mad. I guess that's all. I'm going to go to the kitchen now. I think I might have a salad and maybe some shrimp because I laid some shrimp out last night. Watch some stuff I have on the DVR. Just chill, because my brain, after today of going through all that stuff, is just like, that stuff just confuses me. I'm glad I have a nice accountant who helps me out because, oh my goodness. Alright. I shall see you all later. And, bye. Happy Tuesday.